Oh my god. Did you guys see how I embarrassed myself on Twitter yesterday in front of all the Koreans? I made a tweet because I looked at my analytics recently and I saw city with the most people who watch me in one city is Seoul. Not anywhere in America, not anywhere in Japan, it's Seoul. So I was like, oh my god! Ah, I'm so happy! I have so many Korean fans. I have so many Korean fans, that's crazy. Obviously, I understand that there's a lot of American viewers, but they're all in different cities, and that's the thing. But like Seoul, they're all like, Korea, they're all in Seoul. And I was really happy. So I was like, I should make a tweet. To be clear, I used DeepL. I did not, my extent of my Korean speaking skills, like actual speaking skills, is very bad. It's very, very poor. Especially since I haven't studied in a very long time. I can still just say very simple things, incredibly simple things. 감사합니다. 안녕하세요. 사랑해요. 제 이름은 네리사입니다. You know, like very, very, very simple. Don't call me Nuna. Well, you can call me Nuna. Don't call me Ajuma. I know I said before you could call me Ajuma, but I was joking. When I see Ajuma, I always point them out. I'm like, it's an Ajuma. I don't know what the term is actually. If you are a guy who's older than me, then what do you call me? Because you have to, if you're Korean, you can't call me Nuna because then I can't call you Oppa. I'm like, Oppa. I can't be cute. Dongsang, I don't want to call them I don't want to call them that. Hey Dongsang, how's it going? I want to be like, Oppa, am I cute? You know? Anyway, my point is, so I translated it, but I was like, how do I write jailbird phonetically in Korean? Because I know in Japanese it's 제일ubado, you know, and like in English it's just jailbird. So anyway, so I tried my best phonetically, but I was like, whoa, I realized how much I need to brush up on my Hangul, because I can't really read Hangul anymore well. So I was like trying really hard and I forgot about the vocal, not vowel, excuse me. So then someone explained to me how to actually write it, and I was like, oh, that makes way more sense the way that I fucking wrote it. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, I'm stupid. No. But luckily, Korean is super duper quick to learn compared to like Japanese. Like, because with Japanese you have kanji, you know, so you can learn hiragana and you can learn katakana, but then you have the issue, you know, you're suffering because then there's still a billion kanji. But with Korean, I've talked about this before, so I'll tell you again. There was, I believe, an emperor who was like, it's dumb that we use Chinese characters to speak Korean because no one can read it unless they're, you know, like really well educated. So like everyone in Korea can obviously speak Korean, but no one can read it properly. Oh yeah, sorry, king. So anyway, so he came up with the Korean alphabet. Here you go. And then people who already spoke Korean, because it's so easy. It's so easy, you can learn it. If you're really, really fast, you can probably learn it in under a week. If you're really slow, probably a month. If it just takes you a long time to memorize stuff, probably a month. It is so amazingly easy. It's great. Yeah, here creates the written Korean language. Amazing. It's amazing. And it's really good. I love, in terms of like reading it, you can learn to read it so fast. It's great. Which isn't to say that learning Korean is easy. Korean's still a very complex language, and I again speak shitty Korean, but I was very happy. So 감사합니다, Korean hololive fans. Thank you for watching me. You learn Hangul in 1 week? No, I learned it really slowly, so it took me about 2 weeks. But you can learn it in 1 week. Honestly, there's probably people who could learn it in 1 day. I can't write it, mind you, but like reading it, and you know, it's easy to brush up on because it's so easy to learn. So even if you're just like doing like Korean songs and you're like just reading, you know, the Hangul, you can learn it from that. You just like learn it and then that's how you practice it. You just go and you read K-pop. K-pop lyrics. Someone asked what my favorite Korean drama is. I haven't gotten to watch a K-drama in a while because I've been so busy, but I really love Goblin. I really love Goblin. When I saw the guy who was the Goblin and Goblin was in freaking Squid Game, that's the only reason I watched Squid Game, because I thought he was gonna be important at some point, and then he wasn't. And then he wasn't important at all. I was like, oh my god, it's him. It's him. He's such a famous actor. There's no way they just cast him to just have him in one episode. I literally was like, I bet he's gonna come back and like be the big bad. I bet he's gonna come back and like be the big bad guy like of this whole thing. Nope, he didn't come back. He wasn't an important character. Yeah, goblin is a funny translation for goblin because he's not a goblin in the way that we think of goblins in the States. It's like a completely different word, but just the closest thing is goblin, but it doesn't mean goblin, you know? Like the creepy little goblins you think of when you're playing like an RPG. Ugly little fucked up looking creatures. But like goblin is about like the sexy man. Now all of you are writing it dokebi. I don't want to say it wrong. It's got the double K. Dokebi. Dokebi. If I hear it, I can remember. I can remember, but it's been a while. Ke. Ke? K. I always struggle with the extended K sound. All of the extended sounds. All of the sounds because I feel like it's like karubi. It's written with a K and sometimes it's written with a G. So people will read it Calby or Galby. You know, like if they're really American. They're like, oh, I love Calby. I love Galby. But they're both, I wouldn't say either of them are correct. The actual way, it's a mix between both letters, like karubi, you know? Like there's like, it's like a G and a K in one. In Japanese, it's karubi, you know? You have to say karubi, you know? It's like, I don't know how to explain it. But for me, it always sounds that way. It's not Galby. I would like some LA Galby, please. You caught up on Squid Game? No, I watched the first season. Oh, another Korean phrase I like to use. 잘 먹었습니다. 잘 먹었습니다 is great when you go out to eat. It's kind of the same concept as 고치소사마 데시다 in Japanese, where if you go to a restaurant, you eat well. The food is really good. As you're leaving, you can say it, 잘 먹었습니다, and then they'll be very happy. They'll be happy because you're saying, I ate well. And you'll notice that too in Korean dramas. I've noticed the female lead always eats a lot. Like the parents will be like, yeah, stop it. You're gonna get fat, you know? But then like either the guy or the guy's parents or someone at some point will be like, wow, she eats so well. Itataki, it's not the same as itadakimasu because itadakimasu you say before you eat. 잘 먹었습니다 is said after a meal. 어머님 잘 먹었습니다. I want my artist M+ is Korean and I want her to make me a meal. I bet she cooks so good. I bet her food is so delicious.